Good morning, this is Dwayne. We've been doing a series on how to color on the piano without crayons, various ways to add interest and color to our piano playing. And today I'd like to ask you a question. What can you do with one chord? What can you do with, say, just the G7th chord? I'm going to pick G7th, but it really applies to any chord. I mean, the fingering would be different and so on. But let's look at the things you can do with the G7th chord. First of all, you can just play it like that, can't you? G, B, D, F. That's obvious. You can play it. You can turn it upside down in first inversion. You can play it in second inversion. You can play it in third inversion. And of course, you can play it in different octaves, can't you? Just go up the keyboard higher and higher. And of course, you can play it in the right hand as well as in the left hand. Right? Either or. For example, you can play it in the right hand without playing it in the left hand. Left hand could just play it a G root, for example. Okay. What else could you do with it? Well, you could break it up. You could take 3 notes and then 1, say 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Okay. Or you could play 2, 1, 2. Let's do a straddle here. We can do a straddle. A straddle is where you leave one note out. So you play 2 of the 4 notes and then 2 of the 4 notes. You could also run it up the keyboard, couldn't you? Run it or back down. I'm just taking the 4 notes of the chord. I'm playing in the second inversion, and I'm playing D, F, G, B, and then tucking my thumb under D. Same 4 notes: D, F, G, B. Same 4 notes. Then I can come back down the way I went up. Whoops. And I could hesitate. I don't have to go straight up. I could go. So alternating between those two octaves. Okay. I could add a color tone to it, couldn't I? Instead of, I could play it in third inversion like so, but add a 9th to it, and so I got this sound. I could slide off a black key and give it a little bluesy sound. See, so I can do that with the, I can do this sort of thing. If I want a bluesy sound, I could do a twang if I want a western sound. There I'm turning around the note. A twang is where you do it quickly. Let me do it on G7 or G. But a turn is like where you do that slowly. Or those are all varieties of the G7th chord. And I'm just dealing with one chord, right? G7. I added a color tone. I just added one color tone. There's other color tones you could add and so on. But just to give you an idea of what you can do with one single chord, so, and you have almost an infinite number of chords to do that to. If you can do that to G7th, you can do something to E flat 7th like that, can't you? You can do it to A minor 7th. Same idea, okay? So get good at finding ways to manipulate chords, in other words, color without crayons on the piano. If you enjoy this series, come on over to playpiano.com and sign up for our series. It's free, of course, and hope to see you there. Bye-bye for now.